is Miami's Orange Bowl. At age 75, a place that creaks, but still a cradle of great games and great teams. This one led by a backfield with 2 stars, holding real Heisman hopes. Tonight, Miami looks to add one more to one of the game's great win streaks.
A great catch. A great play. Unbelievable. McGahee, 10-5, touchdown Hurricanes. Touchdown Miami. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. Oh, touchdown Miami.
Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane.
Here they are, stepping into the storm, the Pittsburgh Panthers. You may not know their names, but tonight, they play to make a name for themselves and win a title of their own. College football Thursday night, presented by Circuit City, a game that could decide the 2002 Big East champ. Perfect in the league, Pittsburgh. Perfect in the last 31 games, Miami.
Alan Jackson, the best cover cornerback in the Big Ten. He'll be on him like Velcro. He won't catch that many balls in this game.
All right. The Hurricanes have taken the field at the Orange Bowl. An important piece of the national championship puzzle about to unfold in front of a good crowd here in Miami on a Thursday night, and also the Big East championship. When you come back, kickoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Miami Hurricanes on Thursday Night Football.
1st and 10 from the 42. Rutherford running a little option. This is really designed for him just to keep it, and he was pulled by the neck by Jerome McDougal. Big play by the senior out of Pompano Beach. After the loss of one blitz, not picked up, DJ Williams, sack. Roscoe Parrish, a Santana Moss-like exciting receiver, kick returner, awaits at his own 15. High snap. A nice job of pulling it down and getting it out of there. Short kick, 37 yards. Returnable on the reverse. Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor. Goodbye. Touchdown. Is a 78-yard return from the sophomore from Gulliver Prep right here in Miami. So you're waiting for all those Heisman hopefuls to get on the field. They'll put points on the board in special teams. Number 1, Miami leads 7-0 early.
Hasn't even been on the field. They set this up perfectly. All the momentum. Pittsburgh's excited. Look at the change in direction there. Pittsburgh now has 3 guys, but look at the convoy of blockers from Miami. And Sean Taylor at safety sets that up perfectly to take that all the way into the end zone as the blockers lead him in.
NFL. 3rd and long, 7. 4 in the pattern. Rutherford in trouble and sacked by William Joseph, his 3rd. Pro Football Hall of Fame. 2nd and 4th row. There is Winslow. 1st down at the 31. 7th in points scored against them, so they are pretty good. They are tested by McGahee and company. Shoulder down to the 46.
Was manned up, and it freed him up with a big space.
Always have the fade to Fitzgerald on the left side for the touchdown. Spectacular catch. Touchdown. Man alive, is he good with the ball in the air. So Miami's defense in the conference has been outstanding. This will be a Jason Gathers return from the 5. The backup tailback makes a couple of moves. Slowed by his own man, but undeterred to the 37. Brought turnover. Roscoe Parrish in motion. Give his inside to McGahee. He'll have the 1st down across. 2nd and 15. Draw play. Right into the teeth of the coming Canes. From the 7. Some time, some space. No space.
Here, we've been quiet here the last couple series.
Rutherford 3rd down. Some time, no more time. You only get so long against the Canes. William Joseph and Jerome McDougal get Miami's 3rd sack of the night. Miami's only starting from their 41. McGahee cut back. McGahee 1st down to the 40-yard line. 19 yards for Willis.
Timeouts. I'd say go 2-minute drill and try to get something.
Without Kevin Beard, the wide receiver is injured. Here's McGahee, left side. Tries to probe the other way and breaks free. Willis McGahee is gone. Touchdown. Just like that, they do it again. Rushing list with this 69-yard run. Funny, Miami had 69 total yards for the first 27.5 minutes. Willis changed that. New game at 14. Good stuff, Doc. Thanks. From 29, here's Dorsey. Hasn't been sharp tonight. Sharp there to Roscoe Parrish. First down Miami at the 47. Give him 18. A second completion over 7 yards in this game. McGahee, big touchdown earlier. Through the secondary to the 39-yard line. And the Dorsey play action. Ethnic Sands is deep. Winslow underneath at the 29-yard line. I'll be right at the first down line. A pick 2nd and 1. They'll throw for it. Deep ball for the 6. Andre Johnson.
There he goes.
Touchdown, Miami. Vintage Canes. Quick strike, quick drive, touchdown. It went 19, 13, and 9 yards and put them in position for this. The 30-yard strike, first touch of the night for the junior from Miami, Andre Johnson. Touchdown pass, 22 for Miami's all-time touchdown thrower. Pressure off the corner. Myrie runs right into the teeth of the Miami defense again. This quarter, 2nd and 11. Rutherford taken off again. Lost the football. Miami squeezed it and recovers. Maurice Sykes came up with it.
And having such a good night running the football, but he got popped. Miami came up, hit the helmet right on the football to jar it loose, and that's one of the dangers.
Running back coach, play pass now, first down. Dorsey looking for someone to break free. Winslow underneath. 17 first down yards. Winslow makes the catch underneath because Rutherford could not get to the edge. Pulled down by DJ Williams. Against East Carolina, that was played in Raleigh. Deep ball, Andre Johnson in stride to the 30. 39 first down yards.
Now, the ball is perfectly thrown, but the defensive back, Spencer's got to turn and find it, but the ball could not be any better thrown.
84 Orange Bowl upset of Nebraska that developed a national championship for the Hurricanes. Bernie Kosar. Bernie, thanks for coming down and talking a little bit. Talk about Ken Dorsey. They say he's not quite as flashy as some of you guys that came before, but how do you measure leadership?
Well, it's perfect timing to come down and talk about Ken after a great audible like that and picking the bump and run coverage. But coming from me, someone who wasn't probably the most flashy athletic guy myself, Ken has an unbelievable leadership. His competitiveness and the way he plays at the end of games and in tough situations, he's an outstanding champion.
Ask you about the Heisman after the play.
2nd and 6 is the play, Jerry. It's a play action Dorsey pass down the seam. First and goal, Miami. Quantrin Hill, 13th catch of the year for the fullback. Go ahead, Doc.
His detractors say he does not have Heisman-type numbers and doesn't have Heisman-type plays. What are your thoughts?
Well, I really disagree with that. I've been a little disappointed. I think some of the criticism that he's been receiving is almost personal and a little vicious. And Ken's conducted himself in an outstanding way. And the way he plays on the field, I think, speaks for itself. And he's doing and winning against some of the toughest competition in the country.
Michael? First and goal, Jerry McGahee turns the corner, dives for the end zone, touchdown!
Dorsey's caught 7 for 9, 143, a touchdown. Set up that one in the 2nd quarter. When he needed to get it, Dorsey's the champion. I'm telling you. It's Rutherford.
From the 30, deep drop, Rutherford. Looking long ball. Oh, the man broke wide open. Bynes. And he had to wait for it. And it got knocked out of his hands. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. Bynes is shaken up. Rutherford couldn't get enough on the ball. Bynes was waiting for it almost like a fair catch. Defensive backs coach Mark Stoops over there with his guys in the secondary. Just as happy with the play as he is disappointed that Bynes got so free.
The ball is underthrown, and I don't, man, what a hit by Sykes, but I don't think Rutherford realized that Bynes was going to break free like that. Now it becomes a fair catch here, sitting duck. Secondary out, and they're playing great.
They've played great throughout the season, Kirk. Pass defense, #1 in the nation, as you see there. And there are the numbers they've allowed Rod Rutherford tonight. Just a great guy as well. Real pleasure to be around, and that's what a family tree of coaches they're developing here. And we talk about Bob and Mike all the time, but that guy, he's the young one, not too far behind, right?
He's the youngest, and he's moving up the ladder. And you got to believe as Mike gets an opportunity, I'm sure Mark will probably be involved as a coordinator very soon down the road. So few teams can maintain.
From the 41, they fake it in the belly. Rutherford loaded up long for Fitzgerald. Couldn't make the play in the air that time with Sean Taylor. Step for step. That's the free safety back there.
Taylor's got size too, so he's not only athletic, he's been making plays all night tonight.
Sean Taylor, he's 6'3", as you said before, and 220 pounds. That's a big safety. But the thing I like about him the most, he seems to have a sixth sense of moving quickly to the ball with good makeup speed. You do. He snaps it better.
Thanks.
Perfect there.
I was waiting.
That's good. It's rain. Give me the clothespins. You're going to hang me out to dry like that. Parrish from the 12. Roscoe dancing. Staying alive. Trying to get to the sideline. And up the sideline. Roscoe Parrish. Tripped up at the 40-yard line. He almost had one there.
Team in the nation try to get the ball to #1.
Miami trying to get to 32 in a row. Rutherford throws down the middle. Incomplete for Ross. And the Canes survive and keep the championship dream alive.
What a tremendous effort by the Pittsburgh Panthers.
Guys without their third, fourth, and fifth receiving option.
Miami survives, and Lee said it. Tremendous effort here by Pittsburgh to come back after everything they were under, and just maybe about a foot away from having a chance here to catch that, and a point away from kicking it for the tie.
Larry Coker.
Had him all the way.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Had him all the way.
Victory.
I tell you, that's a great effort by Walt Harris and his staff in Pittsburgh.
But they keep the streak alive. Miami's won 32 games in a row. Next stop, the Carrier Dome in Syracuse in 9 days. 2 wins from the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl atop the BCS standings. And credit to Pittsburgh. This is a Panther team that has arrived.
Pittsburgh earned a lot of respect, I think, tonight, not only in the Big East Conference. Walt Harris has been trying to build this program for the last 6 years. You don't want to say they've arrived, but they've taken a step tonight to gain a lot of credibility in this conference.
19 carries, 159 yards. Willis McGahee is our Audi player of the game. Here's Jerry Punch standing on the sideline with the Miami Hurricanes head coach, Larry Coker.
Coach, has your heart started beating yet? I mean, what a finish.
Well, I tell you, it was a great football game and a great effort by our team, and just a phenomenal effort by Pittsburgh. Obviously, it went down to the final play, but that's what we expected. We expected a tough fourth-quarter football game.
You talked about it being a focus game. Your guys came in very focused early on, but you came up against a very tough Pittsburgh football team. A lot of guts in their defense.
Well, no doubt about it. That's why they're one of the top teams in the country. This is not the first time they've played great defense. They've done it. They've done it now for 2 years.
Second half, you guys came out and took care of business. Went right down the field, 6 plays, put 7 on the board. What was the halftime like?
Well, halftime was, again, we just hadn't made plays. Defensively, we played pretty well, but offensively, we hadn't made plays. We talked about just being ourselves, going out and playing Hurricane football, and we'd be fine.
Well, Coach, you're 2 wins away from the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks, Jerry.
Mike?
Larry Coker's 22-0. His quarterback, Ken Dorsey's 36-1. Willis McGahee helped his Heisman hopes. Pittsburgh put itself on the map tonight. Our final score, Miami 28, Pittsburgh 21. Plenty more coverage coming up on SportsCenter next with Dr. Jerry Punch, Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, Mark May, Trev Alberts, Mike Tirico. Thanks for watching this presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. And don't touch the remote. Here comes SportsCenter.